Hey everybody, this is Kyle, and this is my wiggly cat Vio, and he does not want to be on camera. So today is another episode of What Can We Learn From? And I got a cat hair on my face. And today we're going to look at the French band Ange, and hopefully I'm saying it right. It looks like in English Ange. I'm sure that's not at all right. This band was suggested by Shaker Guitar Tutorials, and Christophe is located there in France. So this is cool. This is my first time checking out this band. Now, trying to figure out what angle to take with this, since I don't know any of their songs or anything like that. I'm going to look at one of their big songs, at least according to Google where I'm searching. I'm going to put that into Google Translate. Yeah, I know that's not going to be a good translation. I get that. But what I want to do is see if the basic ideas and the lyrics come through. And the song I'm going to take a look at here, I'm sort of translating this into English, Ode to Emile or Song for Emile. I was able to find chords to this, so unfortunately I can't share any of the song due to copyright. So I'm going to take a listen. I did find chords and lyrics, so I'm able to follow along. I might even pick up my guitar and play along because this song has some really cool chords in it. Looking at a description of the band, they are described as progressive rock. So looking at the chords, some major sevens to add flavor to the music, that was really surprising. I did not expect some of the chords that I saw. So I'm going to give it a listen, come back and talk about the lyrics and things. Okay. I am stupefied. This was so cool. Imagine 1970s David Bowie, Space Oddity era. Yeah, this band sounds like early David Bowie, and it is so cool. You know, it's not like they're a David Bowie clone. They are doing their something different, something new. And wow, the sound of this is... I had no idea what to expect. This is blowing my mind. This is cool. And the beginning of the song is some talking. And it had me worried at first that maybe I had like an unusual version or something. But there was a narrative at the beginning and end of the song. I tried to look very quickly for some sort of context that, was this about a person or is it part of a story? And I feel like I'm missing something, so sorry if you're a fan of the band and I'm looking like a big dummy. You know, when I do videos like this, sometimes that happens because, you know, I'm putting myself out there and this is not a research video. This is kind of a jump in and see what I can learn. And I did not expect to have like something that just kind of went poof, and something that made me ask all these questions. I just want to play some of these chords because even someone that doesn't know music, I think when you hear these chords, you're going to notice that has a little something to it. So start off, we have an A chord. If the chord sheet I'm looking at is not in the same key of the song, I apologize. Hopefully it's close enough without ruining this. So we got A, some flavor, A major 7, E minor, C, C major 7, and back to A. Those major 7s give this a very ethereal quality. Since you have A major 7 and C major 7, those shift the key a little bit. It wouldn't make sense in one key to have both of those as major 7s. So I'm just gonna shut up, play the chords one time through just so you get a sense of this atmosphere. So check this out. You get so much sense of story. I'm excited to take a look at the lyrics and see how they're translated. So the song starts off with this idea of talking to ancestors, getting some information like that. The next verse has this cool line, "You look like one of those gold diggers who'd have one more secret." Yeah, that would be gold digger in the literal sense, not the Kanye yay sensibility. Song continues with someone talking about legends and someone that the stories they tell just being very sweet, very rich with information. Then more than halfway through the song, you get the mention again of Emil, and that makes me wonder if Emil was a real person. I tried to look real quick. So this song is on the album Emile Jacote. When I just Googled that, all I got was information about this album. I was hoping to find out, hey, is that an artist? Is that a person? Is that someone with, you know, some sort of significance? Because like I said earlier, I feel like I'm missing out a whole lot of something. Getting back to the song, near the end of the song it mentions the hour of death is approaching and just getting near the end of your life. And then it has a very, very kind of cynical, kind of, I'm not sure how to describe this ending line. Unfortunately, with my job teaching, I'm not sure if I should say it or not. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, just in case my employer watches this and go, why are you saying this on a video? So I will put a link to the chord sheet. It's on Ultimate Guitar. And you can put these words into Google Translate if you like. And specifically, the part I'm talking about on there is the last 3 lines. So what lesson can we learn from Ange here? I have to say, as I stumble to find words here, I have to say that music like this is such an artifact. And that is by no means anything negative. It's such a sign and sound and a feeling of a time. It was interesting to hear something that wasn't your typical kind of rock sound, even for progressive stuff, like comparing this to like Rush or Led Zeppelin, that was kind of contemporary, that mid-70s sound. It is so very different than what I would have expected. And for me, thinking about songwriting and creativity, the idea of being so deeply poetic, so deeply meaningful, and yet so very much grounded in where you are right now, that sometime, if anybody cares to listen to stuff, and I get for me personally, maybe people won't be listening to my songs in the future, the idea that if they did, maybe there's this way to transport them. Maybe that is a very good thing to have. And listening to the song let me know that, hey, maybe you could just be artistic and creative just for the sake of doing that, just for the sake that you want to. And that could be the message. That's really cool. That gets me thinking. That gets me inspired. Thanks for hanging out with me in this video. As always, thanks to my patrons. If you have an idea for a song or artist, let me know in the comments and I'll take a look at it. So I'll see you next time.